Let me tell you, do you know the reason why it's really not funny these days? Is because they truly never believe that it is because of you that God will organically punish them and pour judgment upon them. Let me tell you one thing you exactly need to understand. Majority of your enemy never believe that it is because of you that God will organically, estimately punish them. They never believe it. It was something that they never expected. That because of someone like you that they just decide, let's mess up with him. We can't be seeing him around. We can't just be alive watching him prospering more than us, excelling, growing better than us, shining better than us. Let's just mess up with him. Nothing will happen. This one will be so easy to do, to destroy. So therefore, let's mess up with him. So they never thought because of you that they just want to lock down, break, and destroy that. It is because of you that God will end up organically punish them in this way. They never, because you are the easiest person that they just said, let's do it. That our brother, every day we wake up, we see him going to that job, making money, selling, growing. There is no reason. Let's just destroy them. Let's just make sure that he lost that job. Let's just make sure that money no longer flow in his hand. Let's just make sure that he's not growing better than us. Let's just make sure that we destroy them, we terminate him. But that have opened door for disasters. That have opened door for destruction. That have opened door for what they are going through today that they never expected. That have opened door that today they can't explain how they can close it. Because let me tell you, every day is really for the thief. But one particular day is for what? Is for judgment. That is why today you have to understand that what some people are going through was something that they just said, let's do it, let's do this. I can remember when I was a kid. So there was a young man that come to my dad place that year. So after my dad and my mom went out, because we have a lot of dogs, up to 12 to 24, because we used to go to the bush and catch meat. So while we were playing in the front yard, so we hear dog barking. There were up to 3 people that come to do or to steal, drink and all those stuff. Immediately the dog, they were not aware that dog were at home, because everybody know that we have dog. They thought the dog have followed my parents to the farm, because we do used to leave those ones who are so smart, like 2 to 3 at home, to protect their home. So they were not aware that none of them were left. Before we come, this dog have messed them. They have indeed injured them in a way that they could not run. Not that they bite them, but they circle 3 of them with what they do, what they carry in their hand. So after everything, as a kid, so when I start to grow up, my parents start to narrate everything, explain. I was just like, that is not the first time that they have do it. Because if they can be bold to enter place like this, that means they have been doing it. They just start to confess, this is the first time. I have never done this before. I can remember also a man that went to a lady house to go and steal. So I have already grown then. So as this man was stealing, they catch the man. They put him on the ground, beating him, to confess. The man was like, not that they're beating, they just hold him on the ground. Some people slap him like that, and they start to ask him, who sent you? He said, no, nobody sent me. I'm just passing by. I saw what I like. Where are you from? Where he tell us that he came from very far place. Very, very far place. He was confessing. People say, you see, this is how it is. Because let me tell you, many people today who are complaining to you what they are going through, it is not today they have started it. Wicked people are wicked in the blood to the testament. That is why when God is giving them, organic judgment, it does not look back. That is why when God is punishing them, he does not care. That is why when God is frustrating their plan, when God is destroying them, causing them to reap what they sow, it does not care. That is why the Bible says that the wicked will never go indeed unpunished. If you are up there, you are praying for the wicked to repent, my brother, they may not repent. They may not repent. What you just say, God, do your wish in the life of those who want me dead. Because we are living in a world where people monitor you, but they don't want to know how you do what you do. They don't want to know the tears, the suffering, the pain. They don't care. As long as you are better than them, you are growing than them, they will try by all means to sabotage it. That is why when God caused what they did, what they plot to return back to them, he does not send it just like that. He sends it in tenfold, that they won't be able to survive. Remember that.